and eventually it'll look like food. Right now, it won't look like food; it'll look like slop, but it can give you sustenance. But food replication technology is also something that's being suppressed. It's being held back from mankind. They are developing teleportation technologies right now. They quantum teleported some stuff just a few months ago. They teleported a few particles, I think a few electrons, over a vast distance. And the only thing that was stopping them from teleporting human beings and more complex objects were storage space. But now we have the storage space because we have now molecular hard drives, DNA hard drives. Microsoft made the very first one. You know that DNA is a very powerful storage medium of digital data. You can convert data from zeros and ones into A, C's, T's, and G's and drop it onto DNA in a volume. And you can upload it back from the DNA to a server again. And one drop of DNA, 1 gram, can store over 433 petabytes of data. So now you combine hard machinery with hardware with molecular concepts together, which they've done. And now you can store an immense amount of information. And a human body can store 13.5 billion years of data.
Wow.
Which is about the time that the universe was created.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it could store everything that's ever happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, in one human body.
In one body.
Now they learned how to write data onto atoms. They took a holmium atom, right? And they were able to then write information like you're writing on a hard drive directly onto one individual atom. So imagine we're made of atoms. So atoms also can store information and data. So we don't even know by just tapping into our own selves scientifically how much data is really encoded in our body. We know that we are the result of an exploded star, a star that ran out of fuel, condensed and created much heavier elements and spewed them into space with a supernova, then became stellar gas, recoalesced as a new sun and new solar system and planets, going through an accretion disk and recreating themselves, and then boom, a few 100 million years later, up walks a human being or an animal. But the elements in our bodies came from an exploded star so many hundreds of light years or maybe even millions of light years away. And so, we're tied in, but the data in those atoms, what those atoms could be recording or could be a record of everything that has ever happened since hundreds of millions of years ago.
Wow.
And that's what's in our body.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll figure out a way to how to read those one day.
Yeah, yeah.
That way we can know it actually happened.
Right.
Rather than getting taught the theory of evolution and this nonsense in school.
Yeah, I know. An amoeba turned into a fish and then turned into a whale and walked on land and then climbed into a tree and then jumped out of the tree and walked upright and became a human being. I mean, come on.
And that's what they're teaching kids.
It's asinine.
It should be illegal, man.
I know.
Like, that's not cool at all.
Absolute trash. And they're teaching it as if it's fact, not a theory.
Oh, absolute fact.
That's the problem.
They never mentioned the theory word with that one.
Yeah,
I know.